Hi there, Teacher K here. Yesterday we had a question in math from Seth, and Seth asked, what is the difference between a rhombus and a parallelogram? So we're going to answer that question right now. I noticed that a lot of people were confused about the term rhombus and parallelogram. And it is confusing, and that's because a rhombus is a parallelogram, and sometimes a parallelogram is not a rhombus though, okay? And I'm going to tell you how that works. I'll show you right in this video really quickly. So it's kind of similar to our friends the rectangle and the square, right? A square is a special type of rectangle, but a rectangle isn't always a square. And the way we know a square is not a rectangle is all about congruence. That word on our spelling quiz this week was congruence. We know that a rectangle has two sides that are congruent and two other sides that are congruent. And that's what makes it a rectangle. Whereas a square, we know all four sides are congruent or equal in length, okay? So with a rhombus has all sides that are congruent. So a rhombus is kind of like a square because all sides are the same length. What do you notice about the sides? The sides are all equal lengths. So again, that word congruence. So a rhombus has sides that are all equal lengths. A parallelogram is just like a rectangle in the way that it has a pair of sides that are congruent and another pair of sides that are congruent. So really, a rhombus is a parallelogram, but a parallelogram isn't always a rhombus. Just like a square is a special type of rectangle, but a rectangle is never a square. And why did we do this? Because a life without geometry is pointless. That one's for you, Jared.